African nations are taking bold, brave steps towards utilizing renewable and efficient energy sources. For some, hydro energy does the job. For some others, it's natural gas. Whichever way, there is no doubt that greener energy has become the latest buzz in Africa's power sector. According to this report from Ventures Africa, Tanzania has also decided to join the bandwagon. Having discovered that they have the largest part of both the eastern and western arm of the East African Rift Valley system, an excellent source of geothermal energy, the government of Tanzania has established a company, the Tanzania Geothermal Development Company. This company will be a subsidiary of the Tanzania Electric Supply Company, TANESCO, and is expected to start generating up to 4,000 megawatts of electricity from the newly discovered geothermal energy source within 2 years. Tanzanian Minister of Energy and Minerals, Professor Sospita Muhongo, revealed that the new company started off in full operations in July 2014 with the exploration phase. It started in July by exploring sites where production can start, but Lake Ngozi in Mbeya has so far been identified as a suitable location to start generation. He went on to add, however, generation through geothermal, unlike other sources, is done in phases, so we should not expect to have the 4,000 plus megawatts overnight. To ensure they explore their latest interest in energy generation to its fullest potential, Tanzania government is planning on collaborating with the likes of Germany, Japan, Italy, and the United States in order to acquire the necessary expertise and knowledge base to properly tap the new energy source. Now guys, speaking of West Africa's most pressing issue, the Ebola outbreak, some global health officials are planning on exploring a rather immediate treatment option, which may be available in the least place you would ever expect, in the blood of survivors. Some research carried out in the past showed that using blood from survivors had potential as a treatment for the Ebola virus disease. The treatment was attempted during the 1995 outbreak in Kikwit, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and 7 out of the 8 infected people given the therapy survived. Now this therapy has its own counter effect, but with an absence of any other options, and as the death toll continues to rise, David Wood, leader of a World Health Organization team evaluating the approach, thinks it's worth exploring. He is quoted as saying, "It is a feasible option. We're consulting with the blood operators who have capability to assist, so that we can get some realistic sense of when this could be available as an option. We'll have that information pretty soon." This approach, as delicate as it is, may not even require the involvement of drug makers. First, researchers will verify if the survivors gain natural immunity after they shed the virus. If immunity is confirmed, the survivors' blood samples will be separated to isolate the plasma, the part of the blood that contains antibodies which help to fight off infection. Of course, this will be done after confirming that the survivors are free of other diseases. So, how many of you observed the 20th of August public holiday? You didn't know there was one? That's probably because you don't live in Osun State. For starters, this day was set aside by the United Nations as a day for indigenous religions all over the world. Osun State in Nigeria, in a big nod to religious inclusiveness, made this day, called Isese Day, a public holiday. Now, Isese Day was first observed as a public holiday in the state last year as part of the governor's effort to make sure that all religions in the state had an equal footing, as one more step towards promoting communal peace and progress. Traditional worship was usually set aside the week up to that day for celebrating in whatever way they might deem fit. Congratulations to Osun State for a big step in the right direction.